It's time for the news.
Bobby's Big
Stories.
Researchers found that people who are fad dieting to lose weight show slower reaction times and poor recall in word memory tests. So stop doing intense diets. It's hurting how smart you are. This might be because the lack of fuel going to the brain. It's especially worrisome for high schoolers. Health experts stress that when you're dieting, it's a huge drain on your physical and mental energy. Sure, eventually your body will get used to the diet, but for the first couple of weeks, even month, your brain is not going to be operating as efficiently. So only cut a few things at first. From Psychology Today. What have you found has been, it's weird to call it a diet, because diet to me is just neglecting yourself. But there are healthy diets. A diet is just what you eat. So let's first position it that way.
Right.
What have you found for you is the healthiest diet?
Well, I mean, I have a long history with disordered eating and eating disorders from my high school days.
Is there a difference in eating disorder and disordered eating?
Yeah, I've experienced both. Yeah.
But what's the difference?
Well, in the way I view it is like in high school, it was restricted eating and then also purging, so bulimia.
So would that be an eating disorder?
Yes.
Okay, so what's disordered eating?
Yeah, and I'm not giving the textbook's version. This is just in my brain. And disordered would be like, for me, having an unhealthy relationship with food to where I won't allow myself to eat a cookie because it's quote unquote bad.
Oh, I live disordered eating then.
Yeah.
I don't have eating disorder,
Yeah.
but I have to have that disorder.
Yeah.
No, I don't want to say that about you.
No,
but
I have to though, or I'll eat all the cookies, and then it'll be
right.
Then I'll be eating.
So I think for me was rewiring my brain to that food has no moral value. There is no, good or bad, and then not looking at it as, oh, if I have one, I'm gonna have.
But what about if I eat sugar,
50?
my BH gets worse?
Well, yeah, but that you need to know your body and pay attention to that. So no, hey, if I eat this, I'm going to feel
BH.
bad. Because everybody reacts differently to food. But for me, it's just, I had to just completely rewire my brain around food because I started restricting at such a young age that's what caused most of my issues is because my brain, you're speaking of, like part of my brain was like, wait, I need food to survive, so why are you not feeding me? So then it would lead to me completely overeating because it didn't know how to trust anything. And then when I would overeat, I wouldn't feel well, so I had to get rid of the food. Like it was a vicious cycle. And then that's how it spiraled for years. And then in my early 20s, I got what I thought was pretty healthy, but then I was orthorexic, which is like...
I never heard of that one.
Yeah, so that's when you only allow, like I had very strict foods. Orthorexia. It's where, like, I could only eat foods that were on my list, and I would have extreme anxiety if I would go out to eat because I couldn't control it. And I didn't know if they were, like, using butter or oil, or if I was supposed to have kale and I was having another kind of lettuce. Like, it was
What if you have, like, an allergy or, like me, you have BH trouble?
Yeah, that's totally different. And now I am in a place, like, I don't like kale. I haven't eaten kale in years, and I'm pretty sure y'all used to, like, call me Amy Kale
Oh, you
Brown.
were drinking a kale smoothie. We never called you Amy Kale Brown, but still that.
Yeah, nice.
Yeah, we'd have way better nicknames than Amy Kale Brown.
Well, listen, but I ate a lot of kale, and then now that I have a healthy relationship with food, I'm like, you know what? I'm not eating kale anymore. I don't like it.
For me, the Whole30 diet was good. It's not a real diet. You don't pay for it. You just try to eat things that are natural-ish so you can figure out what's wrong with you.
Yeah.
Because I have crazy issues in my belly. And my wife, though, being the sweetheart she is, she goes, hey, why don't you... She did some research on why I have IBS, right? And so it's always a strain. And she's like, yeah, well, your BH, And it's weird to talk about that because I don't like talking about that with her because I'm already not hot, right? Like,
yeah, I
got moles on my back. I got a busted up BH. I just not, right? I mean, really, I am physically no treat. And so I don't like fart on her or anything because she's already dealing with this.
But if not, you would fart on her.
Oh, for sure. If I was hot, I'd fart in her mouth. If I was hot, I'd be like, I'm hot, so it doesn't matter. I'll fart in your mouth. But I don't because I like to try to keep some romance and not make her turned off.
Makes
right?
sense.
Yeah.
Sure.
So I don't really talk. I don't really do poop jokes But last night she goes, hey, let's try to fix your BH. And I'm like kind of embarrassed. And so she makes a hot salt bath, and she's like, this should be good for your BH. And I'm kind of embarrassed, but also I'm kind of...
You're thankful?
Yeah. So I get in the bath, and I like baths, but it was a BH bath.
Wow.
Because my BH is
sweet or it
hurt. I know.
It's awful.
But I don't like to talk about that with her, because... Look at this.
Does your whole body go in there or just your BH? How does that work?
Can you imagine if it was just the BH?
Just
I don't know how you would
squatting.
do that.
Like a
It's
sling?
it's a whole bath, but she
Like
puts some kind of salt. She put some kind of salt in there.
Okay.
But I just feel bad because she's pretty and I'm not. I'm okay, but I know. So I don't want to make me any grosser. Already, if I sleep with my shirt off in the bed, which I do most times, unless I'm feeling like extremely gross, she has to see all the moles on my back. And I don't know how she doesn't vomit as she sleeps sometimes. Physically, I am no treat.
Yeah,
You
we
need to
heard
work
that.
through some of that.
No, I'm good.
No,
I'm completely healthy with
You
that.
want to continue feeling about
don't know,
yourself?
dude.
No, it keeps me at a good place because I know my limit. Like I try to keep the row. Like I don't. If she's in the room or right next to it, I try. I don't always. I'm perfect at it, but I try not to poop in the room right with her. If I have to, I just do. But I don't want her to be grossed out any more than she already is.
It's thoughtful.
Yeah, okay.
That's it. Thank you. I'll move on. Okay, that story's from Psychology Today. The invisible age. It's when people become invisible for relationships. In a survey, most people assume that blank-year-old men and women are attached. They're already settled down. So people don't even look at them for romantic issues, romantic opportunities. The invisible age is?
40?
39.
Okay.
Dang. That's young.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is young,
Youngish.
yes, but I'm saying that's the age where it's youngish, but you just expect them to be settled.
Yeah.
Or maybe on their second marriage. Or third.
Yeah.
Yeah, or fourth.
Who's that?
I know. I'm not going to say her name.
You know someone on their fourth?
Yeah.
Wait, how many times was your dad married?
Under 40. My dad was married 4 times. Would have been 5.
You know somebody under 40 married 4 times?
Yep.
Wow.
You need to warn America about this.
Wow.
No, I'm not. I think
That's
the
wild.
I think the first marriage was probably way too young.
No, I hear you. There'd be like a lot of those.
Right.
Yeah, because
Wow. I'd be like Ross and just refuse to get divorced. After the second one, be like, I'm not getting the divorce third time. No way. We can not be together, but I ain't doing that third divorce. That stinks. Is she married on the 4th marriage?
Yeah, I think this is the one.
How are they?
How's that going?
Oh my gosh.
They seem great.
If you're a dude,
I don't
or if you're a woman and you meet a guy who's been married 3 times for the 4th, aren't you just a little bit
no.
like sleeping one eye open, ready for those divorce papers?
absolutely. Now, how long were these marriages lasting?
Not long, obviously. This one's still kind of new.
Do I know the person?
One of them, no.
Okay, good.
It's just someone from I don't know.
Don't say too much. We'll move on. We'll
She's
move
a
on.
great person.
I'm not saying she's not.
Had an unfortunate run with guys.
Yeah.
All the guys' fault.
A disgusting moment. The DoorDash driver spits on a customer's food after being given a $3 tip.
No.
Put this dude in jail.
Yeah, you can't do
You
that.
can't be putting stuff in people's food. Spit, poison, whatever.
Video's crazy.
Yeah.
Spit poison.
The delivery man was disappointed by the tip, which the drive was a half a mile. They say the full delivery was a half mile. The driver set the bag food down on the apartment stoop, snapped a photo for proof of delivery, and then spit on the bag 3 times while mumbling something. The kid and the mom who placed the order watched it on the video live because you see when people come up to the door, some of these cameras, it's like, you have an alert. They paid $30 for the food and added a $3 tip. New York Post. Oh, man. You can't do that. You got to make an example of this guy. You got to put him in the pillory.
Oh, for
Oh.
sure.
And then put him public, town square.
Yep.
You mess with people's food, you get put in the pillory. You get put in prison.
Yeah.
Here's my thing. Why do people tip before the food gets there? Why would you not wait until after?
Well, they don't see the tip until they take a picture and submit it, and then it comes over for the most part.
Oh.
Oh,
Okay.
they don't
because
see
they,
it.
they don't see it.
So that's when he took the picture. It came through, and that's when the frustration
My
came.
assumption is that because you don't know what the tip is for the most part until afterward because of that same reason.
I would think that I would be above that, but when I worked at Jason's Deli, I'm sure there's times that I probably would have wanted to spit on the food because you carry 4 buckets of ice, 4 gallons of iced tea, 4 parties trays all through the hospital, and you're wearing pants and you're sweating in the Texas heat, and you get no tip.
Maybe they don't know they can.
Oh,
there are certain
man.
situations you're confused if you should tip the person or maybe you don't have any cash because there wasn't Venmo back then. But yeah, I get it.
I mean, there was literally a line that said tip.
There was?
And yeah. And
on the receipt?
Oh, yeah, on
Yeah.
the big old paper, it has it listed down.
But
what
you're
you-
not a tipper.
No, I tip if I get delivery. But I don't tip at like the hotel when the guy opens the door
No,
for
but like
me.
a restaurant. The woman brought out the hamburger and gave it to you instead of your wife, and you're like, it was her hamburger. I'm the one with the salad.
Yeah, I
no
thought-
tip.
Well, that was disrespectful because because that is rude to assume that I got the burger. And when you do that, it makes my wife feel uncomfortable. It makes me feel.
I think it was an accident.
Totally made up.
So-
Anyway, a mother of 9 boys won't stop until she gets a girl.
9 boys.
A
This is
30-year-old mother of
hilarious.
9 sons is pregnant with twins and shows no sign of stopping.
That's crazy.
Yolancia Rosario from Dallas says she and her husband will continue to have kids until she gets a girl. She recently shared a scan of her twins to her 100,000 Instagram followers. And she is a mom to Jamel 12, Michael Jr. 9, Angelo 8, Armani 6, Prince 5, Sincere 3, Armani, a different Armani 2.
2 Armani.
Maybe that's Armani Exchange, the other version.
Yeah.
Jimani and Cairo. But yeah, no girls.
So what's the dad saying?
He probably hates his life.
I would just stop.
Is there a difference in 7 and 9 though?
Yeah.
But hey,
10.
also, I saw this is my favorite part of the story because she sounds like Eddie. In the meantime, she says she always finds time to spend time with each kid individually. There's 7 days a week, 24 hours a
No
day, so she
chance.
makes it work.
No
Important, guys. You
chance.
got to try that.
That's the news. Thank you.
Those were Bobby's Big
Stories.
All right, coming up in the next segment, the world premiere of Abby Lee Anderson's song
Wow.
about her hometown. She went to the recording studio. She has it. We're here.
Who is Abby Lee Anderson?
It's Abby.
Come on, phone screener.
Oh, call her phone screener. No one knows her by that name.
We
You
gave
have
it
to search
her.
it on. That's her name.
She should go by phone screener on her. Like,
She should be the artist known as Phone Screener Abby.
yes, more people know her that way.
Okay, Abby Lee Anderson, our Abby, coming up. The world premiere of her new song next. Big moment here on the show.
Yeah.
Our very own phone screener, Abby, who, by the way, she was just going by Abby Anderson, but there's another artist that we know and really like named Abby Anderson. So she had to put her name as Abby Lee Anderson, Leigh.
Yes.
Ladies and gentlemen, our favorite artist, Abby Lee Anderson. In the studio. Time for a world premiere.
go.
Okay, so you wrote this song. The song is called what?
Hey There, Hometown.
And you wrote this with?
Billy Dawson, Chase McDaniel, and Eric Dodd.
And why did you write this song?
Well, you challenged me
It's true.
to have one of my own, but it also, I mean, I wanted it to be a place like where I came from and to, share about me. And
you,
it really does mean a lot to me, this song.
You went to the recording studio?
Mm-hmm.
And how did you feel while you were singing it in the studio?
So usually I'm really nervous to sing in front of like a few people, like in this studio even. So I thought I was going to be all nervous and everything, but luckily he had it where you're just facing the wall, so he's not watching or anything. So I felt pretty good about it. And he taught me kind of how to breathe and stuff during it.
Are you proud of it?
Yes, I love it.
Here is, the song is 2 minutes and 40 seconds long. It's called Hey There Hometown. We're going to play it. It's a world premiere. Here on the Bobby Bones Show, Abby Lee Anderson. Here you go. Abby, it sounds so good.
I want to cry. That was really cool.
It sounds so
cool.
good.
I mean,
Thanks.
that is a really cool moment for you, and
is.
that I felt it.
Abby, is
It's
that
good.
the first song you've ever written?
Yes.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Whoa,
Wichita.
Wichita. Boo, 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 boo.
I feel like
That's good. That's a good song.
The song is limitless. Like people in other cities,
Limitless.
like
Right.
everyone
Whoa,
can make their own
Mountain Pine.
Yes.
Wow,
Yeah.
wow.
These
There we
Arkansas roots run deep.
McAllen. Texas.
Whoa, Austin, Texas. The syllable thing. Yeah, syllable thing.
Texas roots.
Whoa, Fayetteville. Okay.
There you go.
That's
it
cool.
works.
Yes.
Abby, that's super cool. It sounds
Thank you.
great. Like, aside from it being cool for you, and it just song sounds really good. You sound good on the song. I like the breakdown too. She's like, whoa. She's like,
Yeah, a little softer.
yeah.
Yeah, I know. Tried to,
Are you
switch it
doing
up a little.
radio tour now? Like, what's next?
You open for a label deal?
Yeah, I'm open.
Stop,
Yes,
guys.
What?
I'm open right now. So
What's next is this is the end of it. She's not going anywhere else. That's it.
You got to promote it.
No one cares.
That's not true. It's a good song.
Wichita.
I tell you what.
Oh boy, here.
so
Don't
good.
don't you start lining up interviews.
I'm
for
not
her.
lining up anything. I'm going to feature it on the national countdown, the
Okay.
Country Top 30.
cool.
Wow.
And we're going to
Spotlight.
put it on the Women of
have got to be
iHeart Country
kidding.
too.
Wait, where does it fall in the top 30?
It's going to be the Spotlight
31?
Artist of the Week.
This
Got
is
it.
the
Spot- yeah,
longest
so Spotlight.
Make-A-Wish in the history of Make-A-Wish.
It's not a Make-A-Wish.
okay,
It's a good song, though, too. If it wasn't, we wouldn't put it on all the national shows.
Okay. It's amazing what you can do with AI.
Wait, Abby, do you
What?
think?
That's
It's not AI.
How do you know?
I know.
Abby-
I was there in the studio. I know he
AI?
wouldn't do
That's
that.
her real voice.
Yeah, it sounds just like her.
Go
All
ahead.
right, sound like it right now.
Amy, what are you saying?
Oh, I was going to say, do you think, Abby, I don't know if you're available, could I snag you, since now it's featured on Women of iHeart Country, a little interview?
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, let's go.
All right.
Yeah.
Maybe
Like
you do
that.
some liners.
Wow.
I would love to.
Okay.
Yep.
So
That'd be awesome.
check it out. Abby Lee Anderson called Hey There Hometown. And here's the hook of it in case you guys didn't happen to hear it the first time.
Oh, Wichita,
on.
you'll always be home to me. I hope you know no matter where I go, these Kansas roots will run deep.
Lunchbox, you have to admit that's catchy.
Yeah, it's fine.
Catchy.
But it's a good song.
It's fine. Those guys that she wrote with are talented.
But everybody has to be talented to get it to work.
I would bet that they wrote 99% of that song, and Abby said,
It's
"I'm
all
from
her
Wichita."
life, though.
It doesn't matter.
Right. They didn't. How can you find out my life that fast?
And
Like,
also
I
the
came in-
only part that I'm concerned about is the
The
part in the
boyfriend?
song where she's like, I got a boyfriend where my
Sure.
whatever. I don't know if she still has him. I don't know. That's a lot to commit
I
to
mean,
in a song.
That's the problem with Abby. Is do you see how far she?
You're changing your
no, but also
your hate, though.
But also listen, that is crazy that she's had a boyfriend for about 30 seconds and she puts him in a song.
30
Crazy
seconds.
level.
Taylor Swift does that.
That's what I'm saying. Like
Yeah.
it's nuts.
What?
We all
Look
think
at
Taylor's
Taylor.
nuts.
Taylor's like huge though.
Abby,
A little bit different.
what's up with that?
What?
You still
I will talk about it.
do you have
but I
do you,
am
do you still have a
saying-
boyfriend?
Yes.
Okay, we'll leave it there for now.
Cool.
But I will bring it up when I'm ready. I just
Yeah.
don't want it to. I didn't want to make it like a bit. You know, it's
Well,
my
you did.
life,
You put him in a
so-
song, so you made him
not
a
a
bit.
bit.
It's a bit.
Just a line.
It's a song.
In the song.
Like, I mean,
But you're just a line in a song. What is that?
What's that?
What is that lyric? What's the song? But you're just but I may be a notch on your bedpost, but you're just a line in a song.
Oh, what is that?
Yeah, that sounds
Dang.
familiar.
Come
whatever
on,
that
guys,
is.
find it.
It's
Find
got to be Kelsey.
No.
What?
No, I think it's
Sugar,
a
we're going down.
I'm hearing like,
yeah.
yeah.
Fall Out
Fall
Boy.
Out Boy,
Okay, I knew that made
yes.
sense. 'Cause, get the melody there. I'm just a
It's a
line,
bedpost.
line next to the mausoleum. I'm just a notch in your bedpost, but you're just a line in a song. Whatever.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
That one.
Okay.
Yes.
But you're just a line in a song, and then it goes drop a. Okay, it doesn't matter.
We got there.
I was playing bass though with my hands right then, in case
Yeah,
anybody
you
was
were.
wondering. Okay, thank you all, Abby. Great song,
Thank you.
Abby Lee Anderson with a new hit.
Yeah.
Abby.
So wait, do we stream it? Like, what do we do?
Yeah,
All
it's
streaming,
everywhere.
iHeartRadio, whatever streaming service
Really?
you have, search for Abby Lee Anderson.
Leigh.
It's called Hey There Hometown.
Mm-hmm.
Whoa.
Wichita.
Let's
You probably
go,
should have did
Abby.
parentheses Wichita.
I thought about
Because
it.
people are going to search for the
Dang it.
Wichita song.
Oh yeah.
Oh, they will.
Is it
Yeah.
too late?
I think there's only one Hey There Hometown though.
I even forget that name of it though.
Oh shoot.
All right, thank you. So just a quick recap of yesterday. Politicians in Mexico announced they're in possession of alien corpses. Did you guys look at the story at all after we left the show?
Yes.
You didn't think about it?
Not once.
I couldn't stop thinking about it.
No.
What did you think, Eddie?
Just that these dudes brought it to Congress. You guys made it sound like Congress is all about it. No, Congress is looking at it.
Politicians in Mexico have been shown a pair of what UFOologists are calling a clear demonstration of non-human entities. The two figures are assumed to be between 700 and 1,800 years old, with one having an egg-looking thing inside of it. The point of the hearing was to try and make Mexico the first country to acknowledge the existence of aliens.
Exactly.
Listen, I'm not putting my flag on this hill that this is for sure real. It could be a hoax. All I'm saying is there's just a lot of things coming out now that all of this, all can't be false.
You said it right there. Mexico wants to be the first person to say aliens exist.
That's okay.
They'll go on the map forever.
There's always a first of everything. And I'm not saying, because these things are tiny.
Yeah. Yeah, they're little.
Oh, really? Honestly, yesterday.
They look like a Walmart alien doll.
Yeah, they
Let's
do.
be honest. Like an old Walmart alien doll.
Yes.
However, I'm not going to be a hater maybe of this. Maybe when I saw it, I was like, that looks stupid. But there's just so much. I'm just not going to say that it's all false. But it was crazy. They did it in Congress. But it does kind of look like a little doll.
And it looks like E.T. too, right?
Yes.
And what? It's 1,800 years old?
That's what they say.
Okay.
But it is mummified.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
a mom claims she did not know she was pregnant until she saw the foot.
Oof.
Like
She
come-
claims she had
Dang.
no clue she was pregnant until she saw the baby foot coming out of her.
Oh my goodness.
Wait, so it's
But
coming
that's-
out breached?
Yeah, I
Is
was
that
like,
Yeah.
breached?
that's coming out the wrong way.
That's
ain't-
water slide. That's not even.
Yeah.
That's not correct.
Tragic.
Faye White, 19, also chalked up her water breaking when it happened to having a urinary tract infection. Boy,
Now
that's an intense one.
That's
She saw the foot come out while she was on the toilet.
Whoa.
She called an ambulance and gave birth a few hours later.
whoa. I mean,
I'd pass
that's
out.
life-threatening for her to have.
And the baby.
And the
if it's
baby,
upside
yes.
down,
Yeah.
So, but I think everything ended up being okay. You know, that's how I'd want it, by the way.
What?
Not the upside down, but not knowing, and then all of a sudden, there's a baby.
No,
No.
you
Because
need,
then,
That's just
then
so-
I live life as free. And
Okay.
you know what? That kid's probably going to be a superhero. Invincible.
you need to go to like appointments and stuff.
I hear you.
And
But
be-
really, you do that, you get a peanut allergy.
Dude, what if you were pooping and a foot came out? Like, wouldn't you freak out?
Yeah, you need a car seat.
Well, yeah, especially if it's y'all, but like a guy.
That's true.
That'd
Especially
be
if it's you guys.
crazy.
Yeah, that is a wild story. Speaking of crazy things, Morgan has not had any smell for how long, Morgan?
I am now past 3 years.
Oh,
She got COVID and has had no smell for 3 years.
like that.
And sometimes I guess she gets a smell, but it's like rotted meat smell.
Yeah, it's just really funky. Like it doesn't add up to whatever is smelling. If
You-
I get it right, I get really excited. Like, I'll
Sometimes you
guess
can get
it.
it right.
Yeah, but not very often.
So somebody reached out to you and said, "Hey, I know what you can do," because of some kind of nerve issue.
Yeah.
Did you do it?
No, so I reached out to her and she's like 45 minutes away, so I got to make an appointment
Oh,
where I
you
can
have to
drive out
go
there.
to her.
Yeah, she said it wouldn't happen on the first time. Most likely, it'll probably happen by the second or third. You kind of have to really work through the nerves in there. So I got to go out there.
You know what? Kind of what a psychic says. Like, I may not pick it right the first time, or I may not. So, but keep coming back and keep spending more money.
That's why I'm a little hesitant. I'm like,
How much does a session cost?
I didn't get that far into asking her. I need to find out what time she has available first.
I think find out if it's nothing super crazy. I would be happy to pay for it because if it works, we can figure out, because there are a lot of other listeners who are dealing with the same thing. It can be us doing this. We'll have, I'll pay for the show, I'll pay for it, which means I'll pay for it. And then we can figure out what it is and help other people.
Does it remind me again of what she's doing? Like she's massaging the
Essentially
nose?
massaging like this the whole sinus factory in here, because apparently you have to like rework the nerves to believe they can smell again.
Is it just a normal, like could Eddie do it? If we got a table in
I'll
here?
rub the face.
Yeah, I was gonna say, bring her in here.
Yeah.
I don't
or
know.
she could come here.
Rework them to believe they can smell again.
We talked about bringing her in, but since it may not work on the first time, I didn't know if we wanted to still bring her in.
Yeah.
Well, why don't you see what the options are?
Okay.
I do think you should go. You haven't had smell in 3 years. Has that affected your eating at all?
Surprisingly, no, except some things like Ruffles cheddar sour cream chips taste like metal. Peanut butter sometimes tastes like metal. Sometimes things will taste like chlorine. So certain things, but it's not consistent. It's just like everything is really all jumbled in there. Like it just doesn't know what's going on.
That stinks.
The other day,
man.
you did smell somebody's cologne.
I did get a whiff. That's why I was like, that has to be really strong because I'm smelling that.
Yeah.
do you smell when Lunchbox farts?
No,
You said that right. There's no fart smell anymore.
no, none of
That's
the bad
legit.
smells.
That's the one benefit.
It does feel weird though. Like it feels like my nose is dead. Like I don't know how to explain that, but like I can feel that there's no feeling in there. Like if I touch it,
Like it's numb?
it's
like when
so
you go to
weird.
the dentist and they numb a lip and you can kind of go like,
Like you know it's there, but it's
Yeah.
not really there.
So like
yeah.
when you pick your nose, you don't feel that.
No.
man, I hate that for you. You do not deserve that.
Yeah, it's a really weird experience that I have every single day. They did say you could also like retrain. This takes a lot of work, but you could like stick a seasoning like up to your nose 20 seconds every day and basically like teach yourself all the smells again. It's like a baby like
It's like
turning it to
going
smell.
through rehabilitation.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like if you tear an Achilles, shout out Aaron Rodgers, and you have to
out.
like do rehab to build it back from scratch.
Yeah.
Ah, man, that stinks. Okay, see what's up. I'd like you
Okay.
to go just for the sake of other listeners, because if it works, maybe it can work for them.
Okay, deal.
That's that's 3 years and no smell.
No good.
That stinks. All right, Morgan Wallen, Thinking About Me, Bobby Bones Show.